I'm trying to start up the stream again.
We're good. I think it's good.
Just got suspended because I was listening to music. Should work again now.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Oh yeah, that's
Till
true.
my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll
Let's
go.
just start here, and I just...
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Hey, rich boy said it quick, broke niggas wanna check shit tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy said it quick, broke niggas wanna check shit tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac.
Oh my god. Typisk. Min YouTube live, den er blevet taget ned. Jeg er nødt til at starte ny. Han er vist, det kom. Nu prøver jeg en anden playlist. Anden musik. Det lyder i hvert fald en sang, det var den til af. Det får jeg nok på en mail om.
I never fall. A lot of hoes give me their numbers, but I never call. Real OG, look at VIP and see a nigga ball. Then after we hit the club, baby, I'ma hit them draws. Yeah, I'ma break you off. Every freak should have a picture of my dick.
Don, du har, after you apply wind on the target, do you use Colossus Smash and then overpower and Mortal Strike, or do you use Mortal Strike first, overpower first? Yeah. I'm clapping them cheeks. And there's no snapshotting you in, right? I'm not slam speak, by the way. And I don't have the execute one either. Like some guys says I need to get this big. Other guys says I need to go slam and executioner and not second wind.
Cause I love summer, no Rachel Wilson. The winter will come, we just have parties inside, it's still fun. Pump this, chase your boyfriend.
Oops. Make a record like Wilson, cause I love summer, no Rachel Wilson. The winter will come, we just have parties inside, it's still fun. Pump this, chase your boyfriend, let's have him. We're rowdy, girls make our judgment cloudy. But when the sun comes out, we're still alkies. We don't wanna be lousy or shameless, but we're running around like we're brainless. Now I got grass stains on my brand new white trainers. I know a few guys hate us, they're as compelling as neighbours, so late as it's blaters. We've got our own sound, you know now, so go wild and get hosed down, and oh no. Get down with the trumpets. It might only be Psycho that says how to get the improved execute.
Get down with the trumpets. Get down with the down with the. Get down with the down with the. Get down with the down with the. Get down with the trumpets.
When I get down, I get respect now. And when our tune drops, you know it makes your head bounce. Yeah, I move with the flow. And when I enter the room, it shows. I move sick, then chicks. Moving, I move quick. At risk, just be careful you don't lose your chick. That might just happen. So listen, deep stick with your madam, or she might just leave.
Let's get down with the trumpets. 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 Let's get down with the down with the. Let's get down with the down with the. Let's get down with the down with the. Let's get down with the trumpets. How much sound from the blast of the air will it take to put your bras in the air? Pardon me there. Just don't pretend that if it was an old nigga,
Yes,
you wouldn't dance
really
to me.
need this one.
You're the last of my
I don't know it's slam.
the class in my year. Well, not really, but I was halfway there. And I could have been the headmaster, so yeah, got vibes and charisma. Lighter and Whistler, backy and filter. Shine for me,
But I don't feel I have enough downtime to wait to ever get that off.
Yes, and we drop it like anvils. Bring your whole crew to
to a standstill. Still, stick us on the clubs and I guarantee that nobody will stand still. Let's get down with the trumpets. 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 Let's get down with the down with the. Let's get down with the down with the. Let's get down with the down with the. Let's get down with the trumpets.
Det har den samme makro. Den har, I don't have the whirlwind one. Because whirlwind in my on the same button, so just do like this instead. If I'm gonna do it better at it.
Cause I love summer, no Rachel Wilson. Yes, the winter will come, we just have parties inside, it's still fun. Pump this, we're banging. Chase your boyfriend, let's have him. We're rowdy, girls make our judgment cloudy. But when the sun comes out, we're still out key.
Defeat 5 million vendors. Oh. I fucked up. They both died. Use on the coast of Fallen Dragon King. One more piercing. Without healing. Can't defend it from nothing. What to do? Confusion. There we go. What a dumb dragon. Yes, now kill. But am I defending you now? That didn't revive. What the fuck? Was it the wrong Ubi seed? This one is almost done. Let's go up here. This one is not even getting any aid. How cancerous.
Get up out your seat, you can have my drink, let me see you dance. Get up off your feet, you can be my freak, let me see you jam. When the sun falls, in the moonlight, might be a hell of a night. Go, 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 go. Get up out your seat, you can have my drink, let me see you dance. Get up off your feet, you can be my freak, let me see you jam. life of mine. We in the league, we ain't pressed for time.
This time I this day and this one.
My record gon' spin, gon' jive. Ain't no telling how my night might end. Nightlife in the bright lights, swinging hard in my Concords. You at the bottom, we the top dogs. We is them elevators. Take a sip with me, now when you hit with me, now make it dip for me. Now when you ride for me, will you die for me? Will you jump off a cliff in the sky with me? Menage a trois, no bras and no flaws. You, me, and her bar with no draws. Get with a god, I'm a no star. Feeling good, all this money in my bank card. 10 grand in my pocket, oh lord. Porsche panorama, oh yeah, 4 doors. Pedal to the floor, ain't that what it's made for? I ain't minding if the world stops, and I ain't minding if the world stops. We been living up in hell shop, we been living up in hell shop. So I'ma live it to the top notch, and I'ma take it to the top. I ain't minding if the world stops, and I ain't minding if the world stops. We been living up in hell shop, we been living up in hell shop. So I'ma live it to the top notch. With me, yeah. Get up out your seat, you can have my drink, let me see you dance. Get up off your feet, you can be my freak, let me see you jam. When the sun falls, then the moon lights, might be a hell of a night. Go, 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 go. Get up out your seat, you can have my drink, let me see you dance. Get up off your feet, you can be my freak, let me see you jam. When the sun falls, then the moon lights, might be a hell of a night. Go, yeah. Got the whole world trying to figure out Q. You can never find it, do what I do. TDE, I'm the from the crew. Hit it one time.
I smoke the whole vampire. I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up. Look, I live the life I deserve. Bless. Fuck a vacay, I feel better at work. I mean whatever it's worth, I give whatever I'm worth. For my niggas who gon' go to hell and back for me, I'ma give them heaven on earth for a hell of a check, yeah, whichever come first. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I treat the beat like it's a reverend. I tell the truth like, Father, forgive me, these are all my confessions. Man, this wasn't luck, it was destined. I done lost homies who been with me since Ed and Eddie, who flip like confetti. And then when you back, they back to call you dog. That shit can get petty. Bitch, don't get no dap to me, nigga. Funny thing about talking behind my back is that it just keep coming back to me, nigga. Was off for a sec, now it's back to me, nigga. You mad at me? This ain't what I want, man. This what it had to be. This is that late night working after 3, man. This is why my old girl was mad at me. This why I'm your majesty, man. The click is the tightest, the pussy the tightest, the drinks are the coldest, the future the brightest, the feet not divided, the love is divided, and I just gotta thank God that we got it. Bless. I don't know what I would do without a crew. Look like we robbed a bank, but all we make is deposits. Your profit with profit, oh God.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up.
Way up, I feel blessed. I ain't gon' say that we back or nothing, cause that implies that we're back from something. If we're back from something, it's some checks you owe us. I expect that payment, nothing less or over. I don't need them favors that you asked me for. I could give 2 fucks about where the Grammys go. I just gave out Grammys on my Instagram. Them OVO boys, the business, man. It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you give. Yeah. You gotta come to my side and see how we live. Yeah. I cannot see heaven being much better than this. Yeah. Blessings on blessings for me and my niggas from the 6. Look at what we did. Yeah. Be quiet, I'm doing a toast. For niggas that don't really do shit, I swear I be doing the most. Stop worrying about whoever's next. I am just worried about my mama worrying less. I think I'm famous enough, I don't need any more press. I am convinced I'm the only one left that's still doing this shit, man. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up.
Way up, I feel
My
blessed.
grandma just died, I'm the man of the house. So every morning I'm up cause I can't let him down. Always down for the cause, never down for the count.
I guess when your stars align, you do like the solar system and plan it out. So I'm going overtime on the overtime. Yeah, I'm not invested, but you can't attest it. $1 million goals managed to manifest it. The family never going anorexic. I pay my mortgage and electric. Never going under even with anesthetics. At the top of the rap game and progressing. Check after check, checking off my checklist. Try and blow my cake, just know that's a death wish. No mistakes in life ever, it's only lessons. Shit feel like Shaq and Penny got back together. You tore the game apart, who put it back together? I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Straight up. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Straight up. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Since the truth keep niggas traumatized, they try and compromise my condom size. So I Snapchat that whole shit. Trying to see titties, trying to show dick. And I swear to God, I hope they post it. I'm blessed. Even though I get slammed with lawsuits like Cardos, C3POs like Star Wars. They want me by the road holding up cardboard. So I go extra hard on the hard floor. Right now I'm calling you from my home gym. Right after that, nigga, I'm gon' swim. Just did a couple laps in my home pool. And my daughter right there getting homeschooled. I'm blessed. And I was thinking about starting at my own school, a Montessori. And the hallway looking like a monastery, oh yes. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Day and night.
I have a cola and a freezer.
In my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain. What I need for keeps this silly game we play.
It's 2.
Now look at this.
Make a quick
Madness
bite
to
to
magnet
eat.
keeps attracting me. I try to run, but
Quick
see I'm not that
smell.
fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night,
With the leverpostej and the
lonely
agurk.
loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone.
I hate hard butter.
The lonely
It's
loner
just the
seems to
worst.
free his mind at night. At night. Hold the phone.
Yes, Ruben needs butter, even if it's leverpostej.
He's on the move, can't seem to shake the shade.
People who say otherwise,
Within his dreams, he
nuts.
sees the life he made. The pain is deep. A silent
Don't
sleeper,
eat
you won't hear a peep.
butter for lubrication, you eat
The
it for
girl
the
he wants don't
taste.
seem to want him to. It seems the feelings that she had are
Fucking hard butter and soft rye bread.
cause day and night, the lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night.
Okay, that's
The
fine.
lonely loner
That's
seems to free
fine.
his mind at
Fine.
night. At night, day and night, the lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, slow-mo. When the tempo slows up and creates that new. He seems alive though he is feeling blue. The sun is shining, man, he's super cool. The lonely nights,
Lonely night.
they fade away, he slips into his white Nikes. He smokes and then he's on the way.
All the way.
To free his mind and searcher, to free his mind and searcher, to free his mind and searcher.
Day and night.
The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night.
Salz und Pepper. Masser af peber.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m. summer night, I don't care, hand on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling the mid beside him now, living my life, getting out dreams, people told me slow my roll, I'm screaming out that I'ma do just what I want, looking ahead, no turning back, if I fall, if I die, know I lived it to the fullest, if I fall, if I die, know I lived and missed some bullets. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Tell me what you know about dreaming, dreaming. You don't really know about nothing, nothing. Tell me what you know about them night terrors every night. 5 a.m. cold sweats waking up to the sky. Tell me what you know about dreams, dreams. Tell me what you know about night terrors, nothing. You don't really care about the trials of tomorrow. Rather lay awake in the bed full of sorrow. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good.
Fuck, jeg troede lige der for en sekund, det gør den lige nøjsom.
I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. I'm on the pursuit of happiness.
No, jeg kiggede væk 30 sekunder.
Always go. I'll be fine
Once I get it, I'll be good. Focus.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know
Everything that shine ain't
it's always gonna be good. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. I'm contemplating watching some Netflix on stream. Am I able to do that? Oh fuck, 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 fuck. Come on, come on. No!
Why did I drink so much and smoke so much?
I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
You know how we do it.
I thought they just worked always. Oh yeah, it does, it does.
Rap song hitting all night long, just like me on the black and white ivory, getting 6 on a T-Delete. You don't wanna see a G break yo goes like dishes, buster us the tricks, sleep with the fishes, running from Lennox up at Venice. They wanna have me in stripes like Dennis the Menace, but that ain't
Dennis the
poppin', ain't
Menace.
no stopping, faux hopping, ass dropping, coup the bill. My truth can heal. Fool, I got skills. So back on up, boy, check that chin down, and I'm full off hand. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. Coming from the west side, coming from the west side. Chilling with the homies, smelling a bud. Double park, then I'm talking to Dub about who got a plan, who got a plot, who got, and who got shot. Cause everybody knows that he got the info. Crazy tunes hanging out the window. Fool, I got them bomb tapes, the lynch mob, planet of the apes. I'm down with 8, and what's up? Cam and Solo, they got nuts. When Ice Cube write a sentence, I want the bomb. Just like George Clinton, SKP is down to catch a body, put on knee deep. We'll turn out your party. It gets no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. You know how we Jack be nimble and Jack be quick if you wanna jack me on a lick. Cause I'm that fool from South Central. You think you stuck yourself with a number 2 bit, so that's how I
Might need to take a quick 5-minute break. Well, I'll just do some stuff. What will be here?
Slow down for the depth on 108 and keep mashing. Don't
Maybe I should just this. Watch something real quick. Yo.
Recently, I made this video about the upcoming King of the Hill revival, breaking down some of the new details we've learned about next year's aged-up continuation. One of those details is that Bobby will be in a relationship, and by far, the most common comment I got was from fans who are going to be very upset if Bobby is not with Connie in this new series. And on one hand,
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I had no
was a
idea.
big part of the original show. They're a very likable couple. But on the other hand, I was a little surprised. Bobby and Connie dated when they were like 12 years old, and they weren't even together for the last 7 seasons of the series. But fans are very attached to Bobby and Connie as a couple. So today, I'm going to look at the entirety of their friendship turned relationship turned friendship again and answer one question. Do Bobby and Connie belong together? Hey, this video is brought to you by two things today. One is my official compilation channel, Johnny 2 Cozy, where I'm re-editing tons of my old videos into themed compilations, long videos that are great for sleeping or drawing. And second, my wonderful patrons who get tons of extra content exclusive to Patreon. We're currently in the middle of season 2 of our BoJack Horseman audio commentaries. Check those out if they interest you. Thank you so much for your support. I couldn't do it without viewers like you. Connie was introduced midway through the first season of King of the Hill.
I didn't care for that one that much.
Moved to Arlen, right into the Hills neighborhood. While the focus of the episode is more about Hank and Con's initial differences, it also shows that from the beginning, Bobby and Connie really got along.
He's new in town and he's only got one friend. Yeah, but at least you're not tied up.
The pair release Doggy so that he can play with Ladybird, only for him to run away. While searching for him, they bond over their dad's similarities and differences before they also release Ladybird to try and track down Doggy. None of this goes well, but this first episode showcases Bobby and Connie's immediate connection and friendship, which acts as a nice juxtaposition to Hank and Con's rocky start as neighbors. But the romantic connection between Bobby and Con Jr. doesn't begin until towards the end of season 1 with the episode Plastic White Female. Worried about going to Joseph's boy-girl party, Bobby practices kissing on Luann's beauty school mannequin head, which, as you may recall, Hank was very stoked about.
You must have got it wrong. Maybe he just fell on it or something.
Connie isn't really in this episode much at all, but the end reveals that she has also got some of those same insecurities that Bobby does, and she practices kissing on her hand.
I want my first kiss to be perfect. You know, something sweet I can keep with me my whole life.
I really love this moment because even though Connie
That
insists
reminds
that
me
the
of a
practice of each
video.
other is just
Oh,
practice and not
you
the real
remember
thing,
how
this
to
is
kiss?
exactly
Oh, yeah.
that. It's a really sweet moment. Two friends.
Oh, this is old school YouTube. Yes, this guy.
Hello and welcome to the Graduate Report. My name is so important. Hello and welcome to the Graduate Report. My name is so important you
Gone.
Where did it all go wrong? Absence from the YouTube circus could have been forever.
Why am I not even subscribed to him? I love this guy.
should delete your own name from your memory in order to make room for mine. Today we continue our important work by
What's a fruit basket? 12 years ago. What? That's insane. This is old school YouTube. Subscribe. Whoop, whoop.
investigating the social implications of exchanging germs through the mouth.
By the mouth. By the mouth.
By the
By the
mouth.
mouth.
By the mouth. Or as it is referred to in the modern day colloquial English, kissing, a how-to guide.
Welcome to the Gradual Report, where we
gradually
report.
report.
Alec, I love your YouTube vids, wrote. I just recently got deep-rooted by my GF, and I know I was bad since it was my first time. And I know you have plenty of experience with girls.
You're damn right I do, Alex. You're goddamn right I do, buddy.
So I'm wondering, what are the good steps to be a good kisser? Well, Alex, first you gotta understand that kissing is a lot like eating an extremely delicate fruit.
The way I found this video
No,
many years ago, the way I found it was actually by searching up how to kiss because I was young and insecure. This was the video I found. That's how I found this guy.
Delicate than that. No, Alex, not that one either. Probably something a little more like this.
Very soft. It bruises easily.
Now I'm gonna go through the steps of becoming a fantastical kisser. Step 1, brush your teeth. If you brush your teeth with dog you'll probably have a hard time getting anyone to kiss you. Second step, Alex, would be gum. The more minty the flavor, the more likely your date won't throw up in your mouth. The third step to being an excellent kisser is stay away from onions and garlic. It's nothing worse than moving in for the kiss and getting the hint of death on the other person's lips.
I want a kiss.
Your breath is rank. Step 4, possibly 5, because I'm an idiot and I've lost count. Get yourself a nice supple fruit. Then you want to give her a little kiss. A little kissy poo right on the old fruitaroo. Ready? Don't worry, salivating is totally normal. You just give her a little lower lip. A little bit of the lower lip, just like this. Just yeah. Then you get a little bit of the upper lip. Move that on in. When you get real comfortable with the lip situation, just a little taste, then you can work your tongue on in there. And then if you get really like animalistic, let's say it gets hot and heavy and you think you might move on to the second base, just go ahead and give her a little nibble. Just you're so good to me. But
This
remember,
video
if you do
lives
that,
rent
you'll
free
have
in
to
my
hide the
brain.
body again. I hope that helps.
Going through uncomfortable changes, helping each other through them. While Connie may not have seen it as a real first kiss initially, she almost certainly did later in life.
Was that right? I think so. Do I have any hickeys?
One other aspect of
Do I
the
have
whole
any
Bobby
hickeys?
X Connie relationship that I don't think is talked about all that much is that there is a tiny bit of a love triangle with Joseph. Granted, it's not a major part of it, and it only is really explored in a couple of different episodes, but it certainly is there. But the next big step in the Bobby/Connie story is the son that got away, the first hint at any sort of love triangle with Joseph. Bobby and Connie get in trouble at school for distracting each other during class, with their parents both obviously blaming the opposite's negative influence on their child. When they both get grounded, they end up running away together, but not before Joseph joins their escape. Initially, Connie is super annoyed by Joseph's intrusion, and the pair butt heads.
Bobby and I don't like to do that.
Well, Bobby and me do.
But they decide to go to the caves, and during this adventure, Connie and Joseph start to connect a little more, with Bobby starting to feel a little left out, especially after Joseph and Connie hold hands with each other when the light goes out. This is a pretty important episode in terms of Bobby realizing how much he likes Connie. He basically resigns entirely to the idea that she and Joseph are going to become a couple, even though it hurts him, when in reality, Connie and Joseph hadn't really even considered the idea.
You're upset together, and I'm upset all by myself.
Bobby even offers to sacrifice himself for their well-being, telling them that they can eat him if they need to, which definitely went a long way in terms of how Connie sees Bobby. Even though they already had a connection, this was a moment that changed her perception of him for the better.
Bobby, that is so kind and brave.
For the rest of season 2, Bobby and Connie are mostly explored through their connection as friends, and in some really fun ways. The episode Bobby Slam forces them to wrestle each other for a spot on the wrestling team, something that neither of them are eager to do. Rather than go through with it, they put on a huge WWE-style wrestling show for the school, entertaining their way out of their jam. But in season 3, another super important episode in their relationship occurs, and they call it Bobby Love. In this one, Bobby starts dating an older girl named Marie, who finds him to be very funny.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The entire Bobby/Marie story is at the forefront of this one, and it's mostly about Bobby dealing with his first real crush and relationship and the heartbreak that comes in the aftermath. But happening alongside that are these scenes where we can see that Connie is super bummed that Bobby is dating someone else.
Bobby?
Bobby gets his heart broken thoroughly, and in retaliation, he eats a massive steak in front of the vegetarian Marie as his own sort of way to cope with the breakup, leading to this very sweet scene between him and Connie at the end.
Oh, when you finish, you want to come over to my house and watch some television?
While Bobby and Connie's chemistry was always apparent in their friendship, and there were hints at Connie feeling more for Bobby, this appears to be the first real time where Connie actively considers Bobby as a romantic partner, spurred on by his dating another girl. So while Bobby has obviously expressed interest in Connie, at least to Joseph and the audience, this was the first time it was very overtly reciprocated. And so, as you might expect, the follow-up Bobby x Connie episode, Love Hurts and So Does Art, is arguably the most important. This episode is basically all about Bobby's crisis about his relationship with Connie being taken to the next level.
About that kiss.
Oh, it'll be magical. Nothing will ever be the same between you and Connie ever again.
This is partially because of what happened with Marie and how difficult things got after they kissed, and mostly represents Bobby's fear that he might ruin his friendship with Connie in the process of elevating their relationship. As a coping mechanism for the stress, Bobby starts overeating at the Showbiz Deli, primarily chowing down on a sandwich filled with chopped chicken liver. This actually ends up giving Bobby gout, but even before he realizes this, he's using the symptoms as an excuse not to go to the dance with Connie.
Your toe will be better by next week.
Or it could be worse.
This is a really interesting storyline because while it might appear that Bobby simply doesn't want to give up eating at the deli, in reality, Bobby continues to eat at the deli so that he doesn't have to take Connie to the dance due to that aforementioned fear of ruining their friendship, which of course does nearly ruin their friendship when Connie finds out that he won't give up the liver.
You would rather stuff yourself and roll around in your stupid electric cart than take me to the dance?
Bobby does eventually come to his senses and realize that he wants to be with Connie after she lies to him and tells him that she's going to the dance with someone else, and Bobby makes the long trek to the dance to try and make his pleas to her.
What about your gout?
My dad says when you...
Drink and drive to keep the foe from crashing. Stashing the clock and I thought you knew it. You know how we do it.
I actually want to watch the rest of that video.
Really want something? You play through the pain.
So this is the big turning point. Prior to this, Bobby and Connie's relationship was all friendship and flirtation, but after this, they are officially a couple. And honestly, I didn't really remember it taking this long, but from Connie's introduction to their official coupling, it took about 2.5 seasons, and the relationship lasts about 2.5 more seasons. This is kind of the key section for the series for us to analyze here. Prior to this, there's some great development built on their friendship and chemistry, but now is what it looks like when we actually see them together as a couple. There are many episodes that feature both Bobby and Connie in this era, but we're gonna mostly take a look at the ones that put a focus on some aspect of their relationship. And the very first to do that after they get together is the episode Aisle 8A, really one of the only episodes that is super focused on Connie. I think most people remember this one. It's when Connie gets her first period while staying with the Hills, forcing Hank to try and help in a hilarious fashion. But the surrounding text of this episode is all about Bobby and Connie as a couple. Bobby is excited and nervous to have Connie stay at their house, going through all kinds of preparations to make sure things go right, and initially things do go great.
I'm glad you're here. We make a good team.
Well, let me hook you up with some more suds.
Aside from a slightly awkward moment as they fall asleep, they had a great time the first night. But the next day, Connie's attitude is completely changed, and Bobby questions whether or not it was his fault, whether or not he did something wrong.
And I took the liberty of snagging us each a piece of bunt cake.
I just brushed my teeth.
Obviously, this was a hormonal response, leading to Bobby really struggling to know how to move forward with Connie.
My mom says we shouldn't be alone together anymore and that you only want one thing.
Did she say what that was? Because I am so confused.
I really love this scene. It feels like a parallel of that first romantic moment where they practiced kissing with each other, both of them going through major life changes, struggling to adapt to them, and helping each other through it.
I don't want to dump you, Bobby. I still want to be your girlfriend. But for those 4 days when I'm a woman, I don't want to be anywhere near you.
All things considered, Bobby and Connie have a pretty healthy and communicative relationship, especially for 12-year-olds. The next episode about their relationship sort of follows these themes as well, basically trying to help each other navigate these more adult ideas as they get older. In Naked Ambition, their relationship nearly ends because Bobby foolishly helps Joseph try to peep on Luann, making it seem like they were actually trying to peep on Connie. Connie even goes out with Shane with Sanasong in response, the boy that Con desperately wants her to date. After Bobby explains what really happened, they each take off their shirts together, sort of haphazardly exploring this kind of intimacy, even though they don't actually seem to have any real understanding of why. But again, it is them navigating their relationship, navigating these kinds of changes, navigating getting older together. Honestly, if there's any episode in the entire series that is a clear-cut argument for why Bobby and Connie should be together, even into adulthood, it's the next one. Won't You Pee My Neighbor? In this one, Buddhist monks come to Arlen in search for the next reincarnation of the Dalai Lama, believing it may be Shane or Connie. Shockingly, they end up believing that that person is Bobby, which Bobby actually takes to pretty instantly, until he finds out about the Lama's vow of celibacy, meaning that he can't be with Connie if he ends up being the Lama. So, when given this final test, Bobby says this.
I can pick anything I see on this rug.
Yes.
I pick Connie. Right there in the mirror.
Made even more meaningful by the final reveal that the mirror Bobby was pointing to was the former Lama's mirror. Bobby chose Connie over a life of reverence. He really, truly cares for her. But in the beginning of season 5, Joseph returns to sort of reignite that love triangle. This is the first episode where we hear Joseph's new voice and see his growth spurt, which makes Bobby feel pretty inadequate. Bobby's immaturity really shines through in this episode. In an attempt to help Joseph and seem suave towards Connie, he creeps her out and pisses her off.
You did this so Joseph could watch? You're such a creep.
Oops. Time of the month.
Really one of Bobby's more embarrassing moments. Made worse when Joseph goes to apologize to Connie and the pair end up kissing. Bobby even punches Joseph twice for this, and then breaks up with Connie, though by the end of the episode, they all resolve their differences and the couple are basically still together at the end. But it's a good example of how, though their relationship was pretty strong throughout the series, it wasn't always the most stable. This is probably the most tumultuous event during the time they were together. There are some smaller things that turned Connie off as well, like in Hank's choice when Bobby starts living in Lady Bird's fancy doghouse. He doesn't exactly make himself look like quality boyfriend material in this one. And things get a little rocky in the hilariously titled Kidney Boy and Hamster Girl: A Love Story. in which Bobby and Connie pretend to be high school students with very specific ailments. Bobby does try to do some kind things for Connie in this episode, like take her to the high school prom, but most of his efforts come across as self-serving, trying to prolong his time spent in his high school charade. Bobby, of course, can't keep up the charade for long, but since he helped the high school get no doubt to play at their prom, the older kids throw him a bone and invite him to the prom anyways, an invite he extends to Connie, making it up to her. Overall, there are some fun and sweet Bobby and Connie episodes, many of which reaffirm their relationship even when there's conflict. And that even includes the episode that would ultimately be the end of their relationship, Father of the Bribe. In this episode, in a last-ditch effort to break them up, Con tries to bribe Bobby to break up with Connie. Ingeniously, the pair of them decide to use Con's money to get a hotel room so that they can hang out together uninterrupted. But because they now have to pretend that they aren't a couple, it puts a real strain on their relationship. And over the course of the episode, they actually realize that maybe right now their goals in life aren't aligned.
First time all week we've been alone and you're doing homework?
I'm not going to get into Harvard watching slasher films.
And by the end of the episode, despite the fact that they care deeply for each other, they both realize that maybe they actually should break up.
I think we should break up.
What? But I came here to break up with you.
And the pair end on really good terms, and they remain good friends. And what I love so much about their breakup is that it fits so perfectly with these major milestones in their relationship that led up to this point. Bobby and Connie are always there for each other to help learn and navigate through these major life changes and events. And going through a breakup is no different. That's one of these events. They talk each other through it. They reassure each other that things are going to be okay, and with their time left, they're there for each other.
We've still got 20 minutes left on the road. Maybe we could hold hands one last time?
Of course, though this initially goes well and the pair do remain good friends, that doesn't mean there aren't hiccups. The very next episode, I'm with Cupid, is all about Bobby's regrets, fearing that he'll end up like Bill, desperately wanting Connie back, and truly embarrassing himself in the process.
Cupid is here! He's got one arrow left, and it's going straight into Connie Super-Deucin' heart.
But for the most part, after the breakup, both Bobby and Connie move on. If I have any issues with their breakup, it's that Connie maybe gets less focus overall in the series once they split up. But overall, they remain good friends who support each other, and they both express interest in other people. In fact, the first real romantic entanglement Bobby has after Connie is with Connie's friend Jordan in Season 7's Get Your Freak Off. And not only is Connie totally cool with Bobby's interest in Jordan, she actually helps facilitate it, fully wingmans him while they're at a concert by pointedly swapping places with Bobby so that he and Jordan can be next to each other. Bobby shows interest in a lot of girls over the final 7 seasons of the show. There are occasional twinges of jealousy, like when Bobby wants to see Connie's cousin, Tid Pow, or when Connie expresses excitement over working with her crush, Russ.
What could you possibly be studying?
Mainly him. He's brilliant.
But for the most part, they just stay good friends and Bobby pursues other people. Sometimes foolishly, like the students he's advising as a student counselor, sometimes fleetingly, like the girl he plays DDR with in Japan. But after I'm with Cupid, there isn't really much drama in regards to Bobby and Connie's former relationship. They just remain great friends. So, to recap, the pair were flirtatious friends for about 2.5 seasons, they dated for 2.5 more seasons, and then they went back to being friends for the final 7 seasons of the series. Though the pair has really great chemistry and their relationship is incredibly likable, I think people are overlooking the fact that when it comes to its characters and character relationships, King of the Hill is a pretty realistic show. Bobby and Connie dated when they were 12 and 13 years old. While Hank and Peggy may have gotten together in high school and never separated, part of the entire point of the series is that Bobby is a drastically different person than his parents. It's very hard to imagine him continuing to date the same person through to young adulthood. On top of that, Connie and Bobby have entirely different goals in their lives, and at least for their young adulthood, it's hard to imagine those things lining up for them. So when it comes to whether or not Bobby and Connie should be together in the incoming revival series, in which both characters will now be 21 years old, let's look at things logically and from a story perspective, both in terms of what makes sense from the themes we've seen in their relationship, as well as the dramatic possibilities we can expect. I think it is unlikely that Connie and Bobby end up going to the same college. Connie expressed interest in going to Harvard, and though that doesn't necessarily have to be the outcome, it's clear that she has loftier ambitions when it comes to going to school than Bobby does. Knowing that Bobby will be working at a fusion restaurant in Dallas, it seems very unlikely that Bobby and Connie will have been together through college. We do know from Pamela Adlin's interviews that Bobby will be in a relationship in the new series, which I think very likely means means he'll be dating a new character. And when it comes to dramatic potential, I'm sorry, but I don't think Bobby and Connie being a couple when the show picks up is particularly interesting. You know what would be interesting though is Connie moving home, having this long shared history with Bobby, which creates conflict within their existing relationships. I think them just being a couple again is kind of boring, but there still might be lots to learn about Bobby and Connie's friendship from where the show last ended through high school to where the new show is picking up. And who knows, maybe that eventually leads to them reconnecting in a more meaningful romantic way. But I think the show should want to earn that if they're going to move that direction. And furthermore, I think that the more important aspect of their relationship is actually those ways we saw them support each other while navigating these major changing stages of their lives. Even though that took place mostly within a romantic relationship, for me,
Belling through the motherfucking street, y'all. Never had a motherfucking weed card. I'm down a flat line, a nigga never been soft. Belling through the motherfucking street, y'all. Belling through the motherfucking street, y'all. I was 13 with my motherfucking heat, y'all. Nigga caught cases trying to take your fucking screen off. I can put your fucking life on the recall. Yeah, looking for the bitches with the ass. Got an ice chain cause a nigga getting cash. 3 different pages going on because I'm cracking. Trying to turn $1 to $1 million, ho, what's happening? Yeah, hey, orange laces for my shoestrings. Pistol on me,
Open.
in her G-string.
Der er ikke noget dialog. Hvad snakker den om?
Moving with my motherfucking low still. Big side niggas keep a doping. Ghetto bird hit a kill like ghetto dreams. Trying to strike me out before I finish school. I was just a square nigga till I took my 52. Oh yeah, hey, belling through the motherfucking street, y'all. Belling through the motherfucking street, y'all. Trying to get this motherfucking weed off. Gang and junction tell me where we can't go. Shoot me in my back because my afro. Heard I got a strike on my record, then it's true. Got nothing on my record, never told them what I knew. I was in my nigga car garage, yeah, I'm trying to shoot. I was out here selling dope at 14, what it do? I was out here fucking hoes at 14, what it do? I was teaching class 5th grade, yeah, I'm groovy cute. Ain't no biggie when the small nigga ride.
This is so annoying.
Pop a nigga on his mind porch, kill his brother too. Nigga lost his first fade 9 years after school. Nigga trying to get the J's blue chuck, sick as flu. Running from the crash unit like my name was State Farm. On my nigga.
So I have to run on my feet all the way up here. And they attack everything. That means they need to kill everything all the way. What a shit quest. Terrible quest. Ah, piss. I didn't mean to pull those.
Bro, whoever made this beat, I love it. so much. I love you. Singing the blues. Turning 19, and I'm 19 too. I'm thinking about you when I'm not supposed to. I'm in therapy, and I'm just talking about you. Rolling your eyes in your head with you open. Sticking your tongue out, I see how you feel. It's like a pill you be getting me too. Though I'm on so you can see how we grew. From my first song, you can see I'm improved.
Finally.
So smooth, you cannot catch me losing. Cox like girl, you think she a 10. Oh, it's so icky, so cool, so my head. Icky, no Vicky, so better be in me. She got the pink hair and it's so she
And none of these motherfuckers spoke anything.
if I can't go sign out, bust it, I'll run. Wait, but baby, this was a portfolio. So much you look so wavy. You were Beyonce and I am Jay-Z without the tone. Alright. You guys think I'm weird? But like close to the belly, is that weird, bro?
My way, or the highway. Gonna get you one way.
Just coolin' and chillin' and singing the blues. Oh, shoot. You turning 19 and I'm 19 too. I'm thinking about you when I'm not supposed to. It's wrong. I'm in therapy and I'm just talking about you. Found you on IG one day, I was tweaking. Clicked on your post and your tongue, it was peeking. Knew the new version 19, I am creeping. We just said Mace, I just Ellie, I'm geeking. Followers said make a song about you. I said give me one day and I'm dropping it too. Girl, you're not our meme queen, but you're way more than me. So special, a million cooking. I'm cooking this song up, no chef boyardee. I'm whipping the kitchen for Belda Feline. I said her name wrong, but no cap, it's okay. This beautiful day, it's this woman's birthday. She turning so old, but not older than me. I'm under the crew, but your family loves me. I woke up this morning, pardon me ugly, but I looked at your page and I feel like a king. I feel amazing today. Go out and seize your day, boys. It's Belle's birthday. We gotta do it.
Into the Dragon Queen. Jeg skal nok prøve, men jeg er ikke lige så stor som en donkey. Respekt her.
I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Straight up. Look, I live the life I deserve. Blessed.
Coca-Cola.
For better at work. I mean whatever it's worth, I give whatever I'm worth. For my niggas who gon' go to hell and back for me, I'ma give them heaven on earth for a hell of a check, yeah, whichever come first. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I treat the beat like it's a reverend. I tell the truth like, Father, forgive me, these are all my confessions. Man, this wasn't luck, it was destined. I done lost homies who been with me since Ed and Eddie, who flip like confetti. And then when you back, they back to call you dog. That shit can get petty. Bitch, don't get no dap to me, nigga. Funny thing about talking behind my back is that it just keep coming back to me, nigga. Was off for a sec, now it's back to me, nigga. You mad at me? This ain't what I want, man. This what it had to be. This is that late night working after 3, man. This is why my old girl was mad at me. This why I'm your majesty, man. The click is the tightest, the pussy the tightest, the drinks are the coldest, the future the brightest, the feet not divided, the love is divided, and I just gotta thank God that we got it. Bless. I don't know what I would do without a crew. Look like we robbed a bank, but all we make is deposits. Your profit with profit.
Oh, what's the song name? First let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche. I don't wanna hit that ass, don't sit like the rain.
Yeah. Sororo, you know what it is, right? Pull Ricky Wayne the mixtape. You feel me? Yeah.
First let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche. I don't wanna hit that ass, don't sit like a horse. Remember that one.
Dash got so much wood, I could build me a fort. Ain't too many things I ain't done yet. I'm the king of this shit. Crowned by the toilet.
I'm just barely getting started. You already upset. Got a tiger as a pet. I just took him to the bed. Making hips on the rap jack. G, you little bitch. Alright, blah 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 blah.
Won't feed her. Little homie, you can keep her, cause I really don't need her. I ain't worried about feet.
a homeboy, use a pee on toilet seat. Man, I swear you getting peed on. Man, my jury's so cold, I walk around with the heat on. My alarm clock set just in case they wanna sleep on. Get in. I'm a full-time player, hopping out an alligator, sipping lean an hour later. Homie, I'll annihilate you. If you think you want a battle, you gon' have to pay some paper. I just hit her and I quit her, I will never ever date her. It's the same how I'm barely getting love in the city. Travel to another town, you can bet they fucking with me. I be killing this shit. Pray to God they forgive me. They say when you blow up, don't forgive me. Man, I've been on fire ever since they made the lighter.
Oh,
My boys will pull up on your homie.
my YouTube went out again.
Walking to your function on point, I'm like a sniper. My girl bad like days low, so don't try. Flexing now you on with homeboy, you ain't ready. 10 times sharper than